We loved our time in Krakow, Poland, and over the 5 weeks we spent there, we had so much amazing food.
So in this video, we'll share some of the dishes that you must try and where you should try them. Enjoy! Before we got there, the main dish that we wanted to try was pierogi, so I guess we should start there.
So pierogi are delicious little dumplings that you can get with so many fillings, both savoury and also sweet. They really love their pierogi in Poland, and the most common is Ruski pierogi, which is otherwise known as Russian dumplings, which has a filling of potato and farmer's cheese.
Yeah, these are really delicious, especially when they're topped with caramelised onion.
It's actually a special occasion the next couple of days. It's the 16th Pierogi Festival.
So we're actually really excited. We've had quite a few pierogi since we've been here. But we're going to go and try hopefully a few different types and show you guys around.
So that was the Pierogi Festival.
It was actually really nice atmosphere in the air.
Great opportunity to be able to taste loads of different types of pierogies all in one spot.
Yeah, I think that's the main thing. It's lots of traditional flavours. You can taste heaps of them at the same time.
And you can get them individually, which is I guess a huge thing, because you can get one of this one, two of this one.
Yeah.
You can really select your own platter of loads of different flavours.
Yeah, and I think there's also lots of really modern flavours that they're just trying out, all these different combinations, which makes it really interesting. You'll taste pierogies that you haven't tasted before that you won't get a chance to taste. And so we got our plate of pierogi here. We did a Russian pierogi, a carrot and peanut butter pierogi, plain beef. We also did pork, chorizo and broad bean. Is that all?
I think so, yeah.
So a bit of a mixture, I'm going to try them now.
You'll hear us say the pierogis were delicious a lot in this video, but one of our favourite places to try them is Pierogi Mr. Vincent. And for a casual lunch, try Pristani Pierogania.
So now we'll move on to street food. One of the most popular dishes you can find in Krakow, you'll find in the area around Placki. So this is a popular street food called Zapiekanka. So basically it's sort of like an open sandwich on a really long kind of baguette style bread with a range of different toppings you can get on top and a sauce. If you come to this area in Placki, you'll definitely find more than a few stores selling Zapiekanka. Two of our favourites though is Enzio and Bar Oko. Massive. That's a lot of chives. So we just got this giant open sandwich pizza type thing. It's pretty big. Ours comes, I think they all come with cheese and mushroom, but ours we added garlic sauce and chives, and garlic sauce and chives. So we'll give it a go. Quite nice. It just tastes like garlic and chives at the moment, but it's pretty good. Toasty. Do you want to try it? So we've had a few more bites now. It's actually really nice. It's lots of flavour, the bread's actually really tasty and fresh. Nice and soft on the inside and then crunchy on the out. I like our toppings that we chose.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so it's garlic, chives, mushroom and cheese. Really nice.
So this is our second one that we're trying. It's got sausage and a couple of different types of cheese on it and some garlic sauce as well. Oh. Quite good. They're completely different. This one's like, the bread's a lot crispier on this one. It's pretty much all crisp. Of course, the other one was like pretty much all fluffy, just with a crispy edge. But this one's like, the bread's a lot crispier on this one. It's pretty much all crisp. The other one was like pretty much all fluffy, just with a crispy edge. But this one's like, the bread's a lot crispier on this one. It's pretty much all crisp. The other one was like pretty much all fluffy, just with a crispy edge. I was feeling like a bit of sausage, and I was feeling like these flavours anyway, so I'm liking these flavours, but I think I might prefer the other one.
They were both actually really, really nice. We had the first one from Enzio and the second one from Bar Oko.
Yep, and they were both very different actually. I'm surprised how different they were, to be honest.
Both good. I'd recommend going to both of them.
Yeah.
I think the second one felt like it had really good quality ingredients on top of it.
Yeah.
We had sausage and cheese, and it tasted really, really nice.
Yeah, we had mushrooms on both, and I felt the mushrooms were way better at Barocco's.
Yeah, so I think maybe slightly Bar Oko, I think if I had to pick.
Yeah.
But I loved the first one from Enzio too, so pick whatever you like.
Yeah, but it seems that everyone that's walking around with one, they all look pretty similar in terms of quality and the flavours that are all available, and they all look pretty good, to be honest.
Another place you should head for street food is the Andrus food truck. And here they do a take on a traditional Polish pork dish, Maczanka Krakowska. It's a little hard to eat, so grab some serviettes before you start, but it's so delicious.
How is it? So another delicious street food you'll find in little blue stands all over Krakow is something called obwarzany krakowski. So this is a delicious ring-shaped bread with poppy seeds or sesame seeds, and it's the perfect snack or quick breakfast in Krakow.
And another one of our favourite little street foods to try during your time in Krakow is Oscypek. Basically it's just a smoked cheese, and we loved having this with a cranberry sauce. It was really, really nice. It almost tasted meaty. It was just a really nice smoked cheese.
Okay, so we just got some smoked cheese. How is it? What's it taste like? Good?
I like it. Almost like the... like a, I don't know, a smoky halloumi or something like that. Like a cranberry sauce.
Okay.
What about you? Do you like it as much as me?
It's weird. I love it. It tastes like a smoked sausage.
Yeah, it does actually.
It tastes like a sausage.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's really, really smoky, chewy, really good. Moving on to restaurants in Krakow, there's so many amazing restaurants to try, and they all have a range of different Polish dishes that we'll try and highlight to you as well. A really great restaurant in the Podgórz neighbourhood is Kuchnia Polska Gaska.
Okay, so we're here at Restaurant Gaska. So it's a beautiful little restaurant actually, and it specialises in goose. We've actually ordered the goose dumplings, the goose pierogi, the borscht, so the beetroot soup, and what else we get?
We got the potato pancakes.
Yes, so potato pancakes with onion, and then we got some with beef stew or goulash as well, so it should be good.
Yeah, I'm starving, can't wait.
So we have our first course.
Borscht.
How is it?
Pretty good.
What does it taste like?
Definitely beetroot. And everything looks and smells so good.
So good. The borscht was really, really nice. So we're going to try these now.
So we're finished. Did you have a favourite?
Oh, I wasn't expecting any questions. To be honest, I love the pierogis. They are my favourite, I think.
I love the pierogies, but I'm even going to go maybe the pancakes because it's the first time I had them here. So the potato pancakes were really, really tasty. They were kind of crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. The goulash was really tasty, and I love the goose pierogies too.
Another great restaurant is Kuchnia New Dorothy. And here's some of the things you should definitely try. Their potato pancakes as well. They're also really great here. And their Kielbasa sausage. If you head here, definitely also try their Zurek. It's a Polish sour rye soup, and out of all the ones we tried, this was the best. Another really popular spot is Starka. Here we love trying their flavoured vodkas and a few of their dishes. Their pierogi as well as their prunes wrapped in bacon with mountain cheese.
So this next restaurant, Pod Anilami, is one of our favourite restaurants in Krakow. It's an absolutely beautiful restaurant with two main parts, the garden and the cellars, both which have a medieval feel. So we loved the pierogi here, the duck grilled over beechwood fire, which came with an amazing baked apple and cranberries, as well as the cabbage rolls, which is another great Polish dish to try called Golabki. And if you're in the mood for dessert, their homemade apple pie is pretty tasty here too.
We had a really nice dinner. We had a handful of dishes and every single thing that we had was really good. Highly recommend it.
So nice. Service is really friendly and the environment there, it's really beautifully done. So you can sit in like the garden area or you can sit downstairs in the cellar.
Yeah.
And both were amazing. So
Yeah.
highly recommend that
Well,
if you come to.
We didn't do both. We had the lovely indoor garden section, but we did have a look down in the cellar, and they both have their perks.
Another great restaurant is Moldova. Our favourite dishes here were definitely the pierogi and the traditional Sernik, which is a Polish cheesecake. It was a really great dessert. And soaking all this up in their nice outdoor courtyard was really great too.
So moving on to milk bars. So milk bars are a government subsidised canteen that were very popular during the communist times in Poland. So here you can get traditional Polish food for low prices, and there are still a few milk bars in Krakow today. For an authentic experience, we definitely recommend going to Milk Bar Górnik. It really steps you back in time and you get a real experience of what it would have been like going to one of these milk bars at the time.
So we just had lunch at one of the traditional milk bars here in Krakow.
Yeah, and it was really good actually. It was our first milk bar experience.
It was lovely, they were really friendly. There was no English, so just go prepared with a few dishes that you might want to try or see what other people are getting and just order that. But we had the Ruski pierogi, which was really nice actually.
Yeah, it was. They were a little bit different to a couple of the others we've tried, but generally speaking, they were exactly what you'd expect. But they were really good.
And then we also got some sort of pancake dessert with maybe cottage cheese, like sort of cheese in it.
Yeah.
Sugar and sour cream.
Yeah, that was also pretty good to be honest. Not normally what I'd order,
Yeah, it was
but
nice.
it was still pretty good.
And so they have about 5 tables, about 3 or 4 chairs on each table, and you'll just share with other people that come in. They serve you really, really quickly.
Yeah, really quick.
But it was a really nice atmosphere, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was a constant flow of people. I mean, I reckon there was about 3 full turnovers just in the time that we were in there.
Yeah, we were pretty quick, so it was a really good experience that you should definitely do when you're in Krakow.
One other thing to note about this particular milk bar, we noticed that everyone was taking their plates back up to the right-hand side of the servery.
The silver tray area.
Yeah, so make sure to drop your stuff off after you finish eating.
And also the one we have gone to is Milk Bar Górnik, and it was really, really good.
Yeah.
For a modern take on milk bars with tasty food, we love Milk Bar Tamasha. So here, the dishes that we really loved were the pierogis, both fried and boiled, and we also really loved the pork cutlet.
Okay.
So we just finished eating at Milk Bar Tamasha.
Yeah, and more of a modern milk bar, not as
Yeah.
traditional as some of the others, but it was really good.
Yeah, we had the pork cutlet, and that came with potatoes with butter melted in it and 3 side salads.
Yeah.
And we also got Ruski pierogi, and we got half fried and half not fried.
Yeah, they were both really good, but I think we preferred the fried more.
Yeah.
They were really nice fried ones actually. And as a pierogi as a whole, they were quite different to a lot of the other pierogis that we've been having.
Yeah, really different actually, but really tasty.
Yeah, they were a lot more plump, and they were bigger, a more large pierogi.
Yeah.
Yeah, with perhaps a little bit less cheese and a bit more potato, but overall it was really nice.
Yeah, and there was a bit of seating there. It was really nice atmosphere. The service was super friendly, And yes, I highly recommend you go there. But I also think you should definitely also try a more traditional milk bar because it's a completely different feeling again.
So moving on to dessert, there are so many amazing places for dessert in Krakow. We actually have an entire article linked below and also another video as well just on desserts in Krakow with all our favourites. But here are 2 places that we love.
So one of our absolute favourite Polish desserts is the Polish donut, otherwise known as Paczki. So the place we love getting these from is Stara Paczkania, and their Paczki are absolutely delicious. So Paczki are traditionally filled with rose jam, which you can get here. That was definitely one of our favourite flavours, but you can also get them in so many other flavours, just take your pick. So here you can even see them making the Paczki, which is really nice. If you're looking for Polish desserts, then this is definitely one of the best places to eat in Krakow.
During your time in Krakow, you'll definitely not get far without seeing someone with ice cream. And one of our favourite places for ice cream is Cutlet ice cream, which is made with 100% natural ingredients. The scoop size here is really big, so keep that in mind. And all their flavours are delicious. This video wouldn't be complete without touching on coffee. We tried some amazing places for coffee, and you can see our full article linked below of all our favourite places for coffee in Krakow. But my personal favourite is Vesela Cafe.
So there are quite a few really great farmers markets throughout Krakow, but 2 of our favourites were Stary Klepacz, which is just outside of the old town and not too far from the train station, and Plac na Stawa, which is in the Salwater area.
Yeah, and this was our local market during our stay, and we love visiting here for all our produce.
So if you're after a place for a drink with a view, especially of Wawel Castle, we loved Cafe Orangeria, which is the rooftop restaurant of Hotel Cossack.
Yeah, we can't speak for the food, we only ever had drinks here, but the view was one of our favourites in Krakow. So thanks for watching. For all the places in this video, we have an article linked below to our blog with all the details and also a really useful map to help you plan when to visit some of these during your time in Krakow. And thanks for watching, guys. Give us a like if you liked it and subscribe for more videos. See you next week.